Hello everyone. So today the problem which we'll be solving is coupon code validator. So what is the problem statement? We are given three arrays of length n that describe the property of n coupons, which is code, business line, and is active or not. Like code of I is a string representing the coupon identifier, business line denotes the business category of coupon, and is active denotes that is the coupon active or not, right? So coupon is considered valid if मतलब मेरे को कूपन गिवन होगा it will be non-empty and consist of only alphanumeric characters, that is A to Z, capital A to Z, and 0 to 9, and underscores. It can have underscores as well. Okay, and the business line, which is only the four categories: electronics, grocery, pharmacy, and restaurant, and is active should be true for the coupon to be valid, right? Now you need to return an array of the codes of all valid coupons sorted first by their business line in orders, right? Like first should come electronics, then grocery, then pharmacy, then restaurant, right? Matlab, if you see, electronics comes first, right? Then grocery, then pharmacy, and then restaurant. Means these are all sorted according to the first letter of the English alphabet, right? And then by code in the lexicographically ascending order. Okay, let's see a test case. See, the first code is save 20, second is empty, pharma 5, and save @20, right? So if you see now, save 20 is valid, right? Is empty string valid? No. Is pharma 5 valid? Yes. Is save @20 valid? No, because they have clearly mentioned these are the only things which you can have. So save 20 and pharma are the only two valid strings over here, right? And they are of business. Save 20 is of business line restaurant, right? And pharma 5 is of business line pharma, and both are active as well, true comma true. So which should you return first, right? So if you see now, second coupon is invalid, third is valid, and fourth has a special character which makes it invalid. So what will we return first? Why is pharma being returned first? So if you clearly see, return an array of codes with valid coupons sorted first by their business line, right? So first should come electronics, or then grocery, then pharmacy, then restaurant, right? So you will store them according to their this value, right? Means the first element should come first, right? So you will store save 20 with restaurant and pharma 5 with pharmacy. So which will come first? See, pharmacy should come first. That means pharma 5 will come first, then will come save 20. So the first example is clear, right? Similarly, you can try the second example as well. So let's quickly jump to the code. This is easy question, but it is a little bit lengthy, right? So if you see, first we are storing vector of pair of string, which is answer. Okay, now what I am doing is I am simply checking string s equal to code of I, right? If s is equal to empty, that means that is not a valid string, right? Then we are checking if the string is valid or not, right? So how are we checking? We are traversing on the whole string, and if the characters are in the limit, then we continue, right? Else we make the flag equal to 0. If the flag is 0, that means it is not a valid card, right? So what we are checking, if flag is 1, right? This means flag is equal to 1, right? And is active. The card should be active as well, right? And it should be active, right? And then the business line should also be either electronics, grocery, pharmacy, and restaurant. Because if you see, they smartly put a business line called invalid, right? So you should also check that the business line are valid. That means they are either of electronics or grocery, pharmacy, or restaurant. Any of them will be valid one. So you will push them in your answer, right? Like let's say you had this one, right? So save 20 was valid. Then what you need to check next is active of I. Is this save 20 active? Yes, it is active. So you will check, does this belong to any of these? Does it belong to restaurant, grocery, pharmacy, or restaurant? Yes, it does belong to that. So we will push business line first, because they have clearly mentioned that it should be in order of business line, and business line is sorted in according to English alphabets. E comes first, then comes G, then comes P, and then comes R, right? So you will store them in your answer. Then you will store your answer, right? Store the answer, and there is another test thing which needs to be checked, and then code in lexicographically order. What does this mean? Let's say we had to save, right? Let's say we had save 20 and let's say ABC. These were two coupon codes, both are valid, right? And both belongs to, let's say, restaurant, right? This also belongs to restaurant, this also belongs to restaurant. So which should come first? ABC should come first. Why? Because they have said it should be lexicographically smaller, right? So, and then the code in the lexicographical. So first you should always check the restaurant, right? Let's say first will always be electronics, but if there's a tie between there are two electronics coupon code, then the code which has the smallest, which is lexicographically smallest, like ABC is smaller than save, right? So you will return save first, right? Okay, so that is what I'm sorting. Sort answer dot begin to answer dot end. And if this is, I guess you know this part, if not, let me know, I will explain it to you as well. So you are sorting on the base of the first element, right? So first it will sort based on these elements, these string, right? That is business line. And if the elements is same, then I am doing again a check. If business line is same, then I am checking the code of I, and the smaller one gets pushed first. So this is a C++ template. If you don't know about it, then you can check this out. So after storing these, what we can do is simply push them in a final string. And what do we need to push? We just need to push the codes, not the business line. It was not required, right? So you can simply push the code of I in your business, in your final answer, and return the final answer in the very end. So this part takes, what is the time complexity of this code? If you clearly see, big O of n is the time complexity, because we are traversing on the whole string. No, we are traversing on the code part, which is big O of n, and inside that we are traversing on the string size, right? So big O of n into m is the time complexity of this code, where m is the size of the string, right? So I guess this part will also be clear to you, and if you have any doubt on this, you can definitely ask in the comments. I will try to help you out. Thank you for watching.